Today we worked on all zones, defensive zone, neutral zone, and offensive zone. And in the defensive zone, we just worked on being a little more aggressive. Don't give them too much time and space. I think lately we've been giving teams too much time. They have enough time to make plays, especially on like rushes, 3-on-2 rush or whatever. We got to close the gap quicker and just take that half a second away from them to make a good play. And we worked on that. Neutral zone, obviously, he wants to play a pretty simple game, have a north-south game instead of going side to outside, hinging pucks and all that stuff. So we know how to play that as well, but we just worked in little details in every zone. And he said once, because their work ethic is here, we don't play smart. We don't pay enough attention to the little details, and I think once we do that, we're going to start winning games on a regular basis.
It's all about hard work right now, and being good defensively and working hard for those loose pucks. So that's what we're just focusing on and trying to get better at. We all have to be able to play together and play the way we can play every night. We can see how we can play as a team, and we get results when that happens. So we just got to find that and do it on a more consistent basis.
He definitely tells us to work on our defensive game first. I mean, maybe guys thought because Washington was such a high-scoring team that he was straight-up offense, but he tells us every day that defense will win us games, and offense will take care of itself once we figure out how to play defense. I mean, he pulled up a stat the other day before the game, and it was something like in those games we lost this year so far, we allowed 3 or more goals, and in the ones we won, we only allowed like 1.5 or whatever, but just showed us that every time we win, like we score a lot of goals, but we don't get many. So it kind of proves this point that once we play solid defense, don't allow many goals, we're going to score more goals.
You always want to allow as little amount of goals as possible. So we're going for defense first, and it says defense wins championships. It also wins games. So that's if you have good defense, you're going to score eventually.
And every player has to look himself in the mirror and ask himself if he's been doing a good job so far. But we don't want to just rely on our veterans or on our star players or whatever. I think in our team everyone is equal. If everyone has his job to do, and if everyone does that, 100% we're going to win games. But I think if everyone just sticks to his job and everyone knows his job, then we're going to be successful. But got to start doing that, I think, first.
Everyone hates losing. It's the worst feeling in the world. You come to the rink, you have to watch video on goals scored against, and it's just it makes everybody miserable if you lose. So we got that fire to win, that's for sure. That's never going to leave.
Obviously, sometimes you get a little bit down on yourself, but I think we're still here. We still believe in ourselves. Still believe we can make the playoffs. We still have another half of the year to play, half of the season to play, and everything is possible. But we're definitely not done with this year yet. I mean, the boys know once we get a couple wins together, we're gonna get on the winning side of things, and we might make it into the playoffs. Maybe not, but we just want to leave it all out there. We want to start playing desperate hockey and see what happens.